Good morning, y'all. Good afternoon. It's afternoon now. Got a lot of stuff going on in the world. I seen a video this morning. Thanks, Matt. Kiss my ass, socialist. I'll try to link it down in the description. And if you watch it, you will see that it definitely appears that old President Biden is staying in front of a green screen. So the question then becomes, why? If he is in front of a green screen, why? And if you watch, both microphones go behind his hand. And watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. We have some new bills. Congress is at it again, throwing out national sweeping laws that are just unconstitutional at face value. That's not even considering when that they're an infringement. They have this new bill out where they want local law enforcement to prosecute those who fail a 4473, meaning if you go to buy a firearm and you get denied, they want to prosecute you for it. All, of course, in the wake of the, quote unquote mass shooting in Georgia, where 8 individuals were shot, 6 died, all of Asian descent. They are blaming it on, racism when it was technically a sex issue. Apparently, the dude had some sex addiction. I think, which I think is a really funny thing because I don't think it's funny that it happened. I think it's funny that we use terms like sex addicts. Aren't we all sex addicts? I mean, I don't know very many people that turn down sex when they can get it. You know what I mean? Do y'all know anybody? I'm sure you females know some people, but as a male, I don't know many males that turn down sex, whether it's from the wife, the girlfriend, some random chick, a hooker. I mean, they're going to take it. That's just, it's built into the male psyche to spread their seed naturally. Hey, we did get some new number 10 cans from Ready Hour. These are actually really cheap. It was 71,900 calories for like $230, which is really good if you're into like the freeze dried canned food, 25 year shelf life food. That's like super good. I forget that what you was paying for calories before. I don't remember, but it winds up being like 2,150 calories a day for one person for 1 month, or for 4 people for 1 week. So that's kind of how we do it since there's 4 of us in our family. But make sure, like, if everybody is about to get this check, you need to do something wise with this helicopter money while you have a chance to, because pretty soon, if you haven't noticed, everything's going up. The price of meat's went up. The price of all foods have went up. The price of gasoline's went up. The price of vehicles have gone up. The price of homes is going up. But eventually what's going to happen is that's going to crash. It could be next week, might be next month, could be a year from now. We don't know, and that's the problem. If we knew, we could plan better. We don't know, so we can't. So we just have to go by our gut instinct. My gut instinct is saying buy some food, get the hell out of here, and go live life somewhere else. So that's what we're going to do. We keep finding ourselves looking at Middle Tennessee, possibly northern Wisconsin, maybe northern Minnesota, possibly Montana, could be Utah, might go to Missouri. We don't really know. What's really probably going to happen, in all honesty, is before we sell the house, we're going to go look at some properties, hopefully. And then when we sell the house, we're going to be sitting outside in a camper, hooked to a dolly, wondering where we're going. And we're just going to go. That's probably what's going to wind up happening. I don't know. I know we're not going to stay here, though. I suggest if you all are in a position that, like we are, where you live in a suburb, you move. And just, the best thing you could probably do, I wasn't the running type before, because my position on running is that eventually you're going to run out of places to run to. So at this point, we need to run and consolidate like-minded people. There's a guy in Tennessee, it's called the Sovereign Village Project. If I remember, I'll link his channel down in the description. He's only got about 900 something subs, but y'all should go check him out. He's trying to do exactly what I've been talking about for, probably years now. At least months, definitely a year, possibly more than a year. But he's doing exactly what I was talking about. Exactly, like almost to the T, 100%. And it's in, what county is it in Tennessee? It's just east of Camden. So it's about an hour away from Nashville. Close enough to where you can still drive to the city to work if you had to. Far enough away to buy yourself some time if some shit happened. Is that the place for you? I don't know. I emailed the guy. he hasn't emailed me back, so I don't really know how serious he is. He acts like he's serious. He's talked about people that he's already got down there. There's a female down there building a home. I don't know. He hasn't emailed me back. So Sovereign Village Project is what the YouTube channel is called. Go check him out. But that's about it. We were just trying to get stuff ready around here. I got cars to work on, but it's been raining the past few days. Yesterday it didn't rain, but it was dreary and the road was all wet. And I'm like old. I need a lift is what I need. And so thankfully I have a beautiful wife that kind of lets me do what I want to do. So here is our plan. No matter where we go, we are going to build a shop structure. So a steel building for multiple reasons, but the main reason is that I need workspace. I got to have a place to, like this little place right here is not a workspace. It's like when you have a welding table in a garage, it gets covered up with shit. That's just how it happens. Plus we have all the kids stuff in here. I need a shop space. And eventually I would like to have a lift because I don't like rolling around the ground no more. I'm not 16. So we're going to build a concrete slab structure. We're going to put plumbing in the slab. It's going to be big enough that we're going to build an inner structure as our home inside of it. So it's all going to be self-contained in the end. That's the goal. In the beginning, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it out. Probably get a Connex container, a 30-foot camper, and say, go camping. That's probably seriously what we're going to do. Maybe build a structure around the camper for the time being. I know that people's going to say, oh, you can't do that. There's state inspectors and blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to move to a place that I don't have to worry about that, which there's not many of those places left. There is a few places, but we're going to find it wherever it is. I don't know where nowhere is, but that's where I'm moving, and I'll let you know when I get there where it's at. If you want to go with me, you're welcome to. All you guys are welcome wherever I go. There's room, pop a tent, let's go. Do whatever, bring a camper, we'll figure it out. And if you can't afford property right now, guess what? We'll build mine out, and then if you buy the property next door and you can afford it, and we'll build that out. And just on and on and on. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I just know we can't stay here. I know with the world, the way it's going, you see all these new bills coming in through, there's new gun legislation. They are coming after you pretty soon. As I said months ago, they're coming after your single-shot 22 LR. They just haven't told you yet. We just ain't got to that point yet. And they're setting it up. This thing in Georgia, I don't want to call it, we all called it. Just a few weeks ago, I said something about time for mass shooting, and here we go. And now you see that over the recent weeks, they've been pushing the Asian racism, the racism against Asians in this country. And now what do you have? A mass shooting against who? A bunch of Asian descents. What blows my mind the most is that everybody sees it. Everybody calls it. Everybody knows what's happening. Yet nobody wants to, come together and stop it from happening. I don't get it. I really don't. My YouTube jail will be up pretty soon on Freedom Inc. So I'll start posting there again. I need to start posting on all my on all the platforms. It's just it takes time, and I don't have a lot of time. But anyway, get your shit together. Use your money wisely. For $1,400, there's places you can buy a half an acre of land, an acre of land. In the past 6 months since the last time I looked at land, and now land has went up dramatically, like 4 times. There was land that was, $1,000 an acre, $1,500 an acre a couple, 6 months ago, a year ago. That same land is now $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000. So we may move just dictated off of, what can we afford? That may be, northern Wisconsin, Missouri, Minnesota. There's places in Missouri that have relatively cheaper land. Then you have longer winters, but that's what greenhouses are for. So we just add to the work that we have to do, which is fine with me. It is what it is. I just know we're not staying here, and I hope that you all come with us. But have a good day and stay armed.